All right, so beginners, you want to know how exactly to go about singing better immediately.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
All right, so beginner singers, you want to learn how to improve your voice. And this can be a complex topic because there's a lot to understand, but let's go over some of the basics. First off, it's very important to realize that it's very hard to improve in a skill like singing if you always do the exact same thing. So this is something that I see over and over with singers. They're not willing to step outside of their comfort zone when it comes to singing. They'll always go about singing in the exact same way, making the exact same sort of sounds, and not really playing around with their voice. So this shift in mindset can really help to improve your singing very quickly because you're going to start to make new noises that you've never actually made before. You know, as the famous saying goes, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, that's what you want to get away from. You don't want to try to do the exact same thing day in and day out, expecting a different result. We need to get away from insanity and start thinking sanely and trying to make new changes every single time that we sing. Sometimes what this takes is a paradigm shift, thinking about things differently than the way that we're thinking about it now. I want you to think about having a play date with your voice. Number one, trying things with the eyes of a child. So a child is not afraid to make mistakes and screw up and try different noises. They don't view failure the way that we do. Often, a lot of people don't do the things that they want to do because they're so bottled up with the fear of failure that they're just not allowing themselves to even try. So for those of you who are sick of the same method leading to the same end result, let's jump in, and I want to encourage you as this to be a springboard into what you're going to do with your voice after. So first off, what we're going to do is just get loose. So we're just going to let our neck, our shoulders, our everything just kind of get loose. And we're just going to make some noises through our range. And I'm not going to care one iota about the sound that's coming through. Because at the end of the day, right now, the end result sound is not the important part. Right now, the important part is doing something different than what I already do. That's the key element to keep in mind. So we're just going to move our head around and go, oh. Whoa! Now, make sure that you're not in a public place, but also don't be afraid to look like a maniac in your own bedroom, right? So hopefully you're doing this in private and you feel comfortable to just be yourself, and whatever comes out of your mouth comes out of your mouth. I mean, look at me. I'm doing this on camera for probably thousands of people that are going to watch. Most of you in the comments are going to be like, this guy's a crazy person, but I don't care. I'm letting myself just be loose, be relaxed, and that is literally half the battle, because most of you are probably not singing well because you're a ball of tension over here, afraid of breaking, worried that you're not going to make that note. I want you to just loosen up. Let it all go. Be weird, sound bad, and you're going to notice this whole new freedom come into your voice. And if you could just suspend your disbelief for a minute, it'll really help. So now that we've gotten just kind of a basic looseness, what I want you to do is pull out your phone, okay? And I want you to hit record right now on your phone and record your voice singing a song or a line from a song or anything, really. Sing something that you really want to be able to sing better. So sing it the way you would normally sing it, how you've always sung it. Sing it right now. Okay, pause the video. Please make sure that you do that. That's step number one. If you want to sing with more confidence and power, then you have to sign up for my lesson subscription. You get 2 group lessons with me personally every single week. You get access to all my courses, and you get access to recordings of all my one-on-one lessons with my students. That will help you learn vicariously through them. Click the link down below to sign up now. Now, once you've done that, we're going to jump into this routine. So we're just going to play around. I'm going to be playing around with my voice. You guys play around with your voice. You don't have to repeat everything that I do. I am just suggesting a few things for a point of reference for you to try to do your own experimentation of sounds that help you and can help you find kind of different places in your voice. So for this one, we're going to totally forget about scales, because scales are the opposite. They're structure, right? We're trying to be in an unstructured environment, try to get into in touch with that inner child and bring that out so that we can start some new learning going on. So let's just try something like this. Wah, wah. Try a really whiny baby type of sound. So this whiny baby sound brings out a very sharp resonance into the voice. So play around with that. Wah, wah. So I'm playing around with it at a louder volume. So now let's try it at a really quiet volume. I'm not judging myself for whatever comes out of my mouth. I don't care. Nay. 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 I'm playing around with an opposite there, so that's something really dopey, and that's going to kind of bring out a totally different type of sound in my voice. What feels better? Ask yourself these types of questions about sensation. How does this feel different than the way I normally produce my voice? Does this feel a little bit more loose? Trying there a note that my voice just doesn't want to go to, and that's fine. I can totally make those weird and annoying sounds, and that's fine. Ow! 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 Oh! Oh! Hey! Yay! Yay! Ow! Ah! So there I'm trying something super breathy. Ah! Ha! Ha! Wow! Yeah! Wow! Yeah! Ow! Playing around with different resonances, shift it lower, further back. Change the vowel around. Play around with it. Get your voice doing things it normally doesn't do. It's the only way you're going to make any changes in your voice. Ah, oh, ooh, ow, and then you could just play around falsetto. Head voice. Play around with getting a little bit of texture in there. Ow! 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 dirty it up a little bit more. Play around with your voice. The more you play with it, the more you'll be able to find different spots in your voice, parts that feel uncomfortable, and you'll know, don't go there again. And then parts that feel more comfortable and more easy than you've ever created before. Then you're gonna be like, whoa, that's pretty incredible. So now, after you've done this for, let's say, about 15, 20 minutes, just literally doing the exact thing that I did, playing around with your voice, having a play date with your voice. Now what I want you to do is sing that same line of that song with the different parts of your voice. Change it a little bit, the way that you were approaching it, to be slightly different than the way you've done so up until now. And I want you to feel what is the difference when you approach it this way. And pull out your phone right now. We're going to sing that exact same line and we're going to record it. And I want you to listen back to it and listen back to both clips. See if there isn't a difference. Now, what I also want you to do is, if you can, upload it to Google Drive, upload it to Dropbox, upload it to something, somewhere, and YouTube. And I want you to drop the before, the link, after, the link. And I want you to post it in the comment section. So for those of you brave souls that are willing to do this, I guarantee if you make some sort of adjustment in the way that you're approaching things, it'll sound better from your before to your after of this. And if you found this helpful, then you're definitely going to find some of my more in-depth training more helpful. If you want to get more in-depth training, you could check out my lesson subscription, where you get access to 8 monthly lessons with me, 3 of my best-selling courses, as well as access to my one-on-one lessons with other students so you can learn vicariously through them. Check it out in the link down below. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one right there. You're going to like it.